Hey guys, long time no see and welcome back to my channel. I haven't been out of the house for like 3 weeks now. Actually, that was a lie. I actually went out to the supermarket to get some grocery once, but that's it. So me, surprisingly, I quite miss being outdoor, especially now spring is here, summer is coming. The weather is perfect to go to the park and have a little walk there, enjoying the nature. So in this lockdown period, I sort of found or developed a new hobby, which is to bring the outside in. If you know me, you know that I love being surrounded by the nature. I love being on mountains, by the beach, being surrounded by the trees, flowers, in the woods, stuff like that. Like basically all things nature related is like my love. Do people still do that? Like people do that, right? So anyway, I love being in the nature. In normal time, I would go to the supermarket and bring some flowers home and sort of arrange them nicely in a vase. I love doing that because they look nice and then they smell nice as well. And my housemates appreciate me doing that, I hope. So it makes me happy and makes them happy as well. And I think having flowers in the house sort of bring that sort of coziness in the house, so I really love doing that. But now during lockdown, I don't really like going out much, so I was searching for some indoor house plants because they last longer. I don't have to replace them that often. So a few days ago I got myself some air plants and I've been thinking how to display them, because if you know about air plants, they don't have any roots, so you can basically place them everywhere in whatever container you want. You don't have to plant them, put them on soil. Basically they just a dead looking thing that doesn't have any roots, just have some green leaves. It's like some kind of dry and dead plant. It doesn't sound good, my description is horrible. So I ordered myself some air plants and came up with an idea of how to display them. So if you're interested in seeing me how to turn my plain bathroom wall to a beautiful greenish air plant terrarium wall, please keep on watching. So first, you will need some materials for this DIY project. I ordered myself 2 packs of some air plants. They came in a pack of 3. The air plants I have, they came in different sizes and varieties. If I could go back and pick my own air plants, I would go for smaller sizes ones, because the containers or terrarium I got, they are not that big, and for air plants they do need some good air circulation because they love to breathe. So if possible, get some smaller sizes of air plants because they will fit nicely and better into the terrarium. When I got my air plants from the mail, they look pretty sad and dry, so the first thing I did was to put a whole sink of water and then put the air plants in. I think I kept them there for 30 minutes. You can always put them in for longer, as long as you dry them properly later. Next, you will need some containers for your air plants. I ordered these glass containers, or rather glass terrariums, on Amazon. I'll put a link below or somewhere on the screen if you're interested. So as you can see, they're really beautiful. They're like little bubbles. So they decided to be hanged on the wall, so there's a little hole at the back. They also came with some hooks, but because I was planning to put them on my bathroom wall, and my bathroom wall, it's tiled, so I'll need some different hooks. If you're like me, you would like to put your terrariums on some sort of tiled wall, you should get some hooks like this. I got mine from Amazon as well. Again, I'll put the link somewhere in this video. So these hooks, they have a sticky back, so it could be stick on any surface. This is very strong. I put them on my tiled wall in my bathroom, and they're really sticky, really strong, so you don't have to worry about your glass containers fall down. So now is the fun part, which is to decorate the terrariums. For me, I was going for a clean, simple, zen looking sort of look. So I ordered some white sand it is actually some gravel for fish tank. And if you would like to put some sand in, you could order some fish tank gravel as well. They don't just come in white, they have a lot of different color, like blue, black, natural sand color, like basically any color you can think of. So I ordered a bag of white sand, and it's so pretty, natural looking, because it's not like bleached white. There's some kind of like grayish color in there. It's like, you know, perfect for me because I was looking for that natural but clean, simple look. So for the sand part, I have some tumbled rounded crystal in my drawers, so I thought I could make use of them. And these are some like really pretty crystals or like quartz stones, and I think it'll bring in some zen or like meditation vibe into my bathroom, which is the look that I'm looking for. The best thing about this air plants terrarium is that nothing inside is fixed and stick on, so you can change the inside material or decoration whenever and however you like. Next thing you're gonna do is to put your terrarium together, assemble your materials and make them look nice. For me personally, because I like to keep my terrarium in natural, simple look, so I just randomly shuffle some white sand at the bottom as a base. I don't count my scoops because I have different sizes of air plants, so I want my bigger air plants to have less sand and smaller air plants to have more sand, and then put one crystal into the terrarium each. So my terrarium's really simple, but of course if you have more materials to put in and if you want to assemble it really nicely, you can always use a tweezer to put like each materials into the terrarium like really neatly and nicely. Unlike me, I just shove everything together and put them together, but it doesn't matter like which way you go for, it'll turn out nice anyway. So after you finish decorating all your terrariums, the next thing for you to do is to hang them. Because my wall is tiled, so it's really easy. I don't have to like measure anything. I just simply follow the line I have from the tiles. Yeah, but if you are going to hang them on a normal white wall, I think the best thing for you to do is to measure and sort of like, you know, find the balance. If not, if you want a like easier, you know, process, you can always go for a diagonal random look for your terrariums. It will also look pretty as well. Because all my hooks, they all have a sticky back, so it's really easy. Just peel off the backing and then stick them onto the wall, and that's it. I cleaned the wall with a towel and some Dettol spray just to be safe, to get rid of like some dust, grease or some water, just to help the hook to stick on the tile more securely. I'd like to start in the middle because that will help me find the center line and sort of guide me through the whole distancing between all 6 terrariums. Before sticking on the first hook, I also like to sort of like eyeing the distance between the top terrarium and also the bottom terrarium, so that I know exactly, you know, the distance and how far away each terrarium should look and would look. So ta-da! This is what it looks like now. I'm very happy with the result and I think it looks really pretty, and this is exactly how I pictured. So now you have a really pretty selection of terrariums for your air plants. Now is the best time for you to learn how to take care of them. There are many different ways for you to water your air plants. Some people like to mist them every single day, and some people like to dunk them into water. For this DIY project, because the air plants, they are in a terrarium looking container, it's quite difficult to mist them every single day, because air plants, although they love water, they also like to be in a dry place. So you can't really mist them while they're in a container because, you know, it'll dampen the environment for them and they'll start to rot. So in this case, I think the best thing to do is to take your air plants out from the terrariums or from the containers and dunk them into water for a few hours every single week, and lay them out to let them air dry for a few hours and make sure that they're completely dry before putting them back into the terrariums. That way you know that your air plants get enough water and keeps the terrarium a dry environment for them. So this is the end of my video. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up and please subscribe to my channel for more upcoming videos. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.